Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the welterweight bout between Impa Kasanganay versus Sasha Palatnikov. Me and Palatnikov got a little bit of history, not a real history, not American, not civil, not national, not any history, but really a little bit of irrelevant history almost, but kind of relevant to this channel a little bit, a smidgen, but yeah. As far as I predicted against him in his fight against Louis Cos or Kazi or whatever his name is, or Cos, one of those brothers, but predicted against him. And then he commented in one of my videos that this is the worst prediction he ever heard. And yeah, he proved me wrong in that fight, but I don't think he'll prove me wrong again. And I'm picking against him yet again, but just need to put a little tidbit there and give him a little credit. Outside of that, predictions are predictions, though. But check out his YouTube. Oh no, he don't got no YouTube. He got a page, but I don't think he posts any content on it like that. But his social medias and whatnot. Yeah, to support fighters. It's never a case of I'm predicting against a fighter I hate them, or it's a case I dislike this fighter or nothing like that. It might be sometimes, but it's never a case of me disliking a fighter or anything. I just predicted how I see it. Prediction might most times gonna be great, sometimes gonna be off. It is what it is, but it's never a case of disliking a fighter. But yet again, I'm picking against him, and if it goes wrong again, me and him gonna have to square up, and I'm gonna have to give him a loss myself. But I predict him to lose again. But all it's about is going out there, doing what you gotta do, and winning to the point where people don't doubt you no more. But I still need a lot to be proven for me to really start to pick him more, or at least a better stylistic matchup for him to win. And this one I think is a case of really striker versus striker. I mean, everybody's a mixed martial artist. They both solid, well-rounded fighters. But this one I feel is gonna play out definitely striker versus striker. And in this case, Koch is not gonna have the same height and reach advantage he had in the other fight. Really, height and reach gonna be kind of similar. And I think Kasanganay is much cleaner with his striking, as far especially defensively. And one thing about Kasanganay, he might not be that killer instinct type fighter that's gonna go out there and just hunt the finish too much. But one thing about him that he keeps himself very defensively sound at all times, in a position to attack and defend at all times. And a lot of times when you're that balance in which you're striking or which you're anything you do, it's the finish not gonna come to you as often. Like a lot of times the finish is just gonna have to materialize you because you're not forcing the finish, but also you're not really setting yourself up to be finished. And a lot of times that ends up with you going to decisions a lot more than you want to, maybe not getting these performance of the night bonuses. And another thing, yes, I say all this stuff about him, but he did get knocked out by Joaquin Buckley and put on the highlight reels for ever to go. I mean, for eternity now. But I don't see Palatnikov getting his kick caught and then doing a jumping spinning back kick to his face. I don't see that happening for a good while at this level again, and definitely not to the same guy twice or again. But so unless that happens, but I just see this one. I just think be a good clean striking matchup with like Kosh. I mean, I said Kosh. Palatnikov does got some pretty slick clean striking. But I don't really like his defense. Cozy was able to touch him way too many times, and then when he close that distance, his hands drop a lot of times. I don't know for what reason. Head still goes up, and he was able to get tagged and dropped early on by Cozy and was buzzed several other times. And against a guy like with the power of Kasanganay and as sharp as Kasanganay, not giving him the same height and reach. And now it's like a bigger guy coming from middleweight to welterweight. I think in the same situations when he get cracked in the pocket and drop those hands, I just think he's not gonna wear it the best and get tagged in that pocket. And I say like not wear it the best, get tagged in the pocket, hitting those when he's making those same defensive mistakes or reactive mistakes or wherever it's coming from in his training. Whether they train light at times when they're sparring and he makes those mistakes, or it's just a inherent thing just in his game to drop his hands when people get inside the pocket. And in the pocket, Kasanaganay is gonna be tight with his guard, clean, cracking, and not just a case of swinging hands down or dropping hands to react stuff. And in the pocket, I think Kasanaganay is able to rip him to the body, rip him up top consistently. I think the finishing sequence happens in the second round, catches him, trading hooks. But Kasanaganay is defending, keeping his guard tight, whereas Kos is dropping his defending hand, gets dropped and finished off in that second round, probably around 2:30. So in that round. So in this fight, I got Impa Kasanganay via second round TKO.